Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your December reading. So let's see, we've made it to the end of the year. December's an interesting month. We have Sagittarius season and we're moving into Capricorn season. We also have a Mercury retrograde happening. So the mid-month starts off, Mercury starts off in Capricorn and moves back into Sagittarius. So let's see what we have. Eight of Crystals, dedication and progress. Look at this beautiful big bison. Big, strong, measured approach here. Big steps, coming up against a headwind perhaps, but like not stopping. So this is putting in the work, absolutely. Dedication and progress. The dedication you've put into something, you're going to start seeing the progress slowly but surely. And it's going to be very rewarding, I would say, with this energy coming through. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you. Speaking of energy, I'm very excited to let you know that the 2024 yearly readings are out, Scorpio. So if you're interested in what's coming in for you guys, for Scorpio, it is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. If you're interested in what's coming in for you in 2024, the link for that is in the description box below. And if you're also interested in a personal reading of what's coming in for you in 2024, the link for that is in the description box below. So love it if you come and check it out. Let's see what is shifting and changing for you here when it comes to this Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Pentacles, typically the card of work. So yeah, I was getting a lot of Saturn, which doesn't surprise me that you've got Pentacle 7, Saturn, Taurus coming in, and Sword, Princess, Air, Palace. So it's almost like nothing's going to stop you here, Scorpio. It's like, I'm dedicated to this. I'm working on it. I'm hyper-focused. Throw whatever you want at me, but I am doing this. And so we see this beautiful Sword Princess, which is the Page of Swords. And it's like, this is just like, it could just be one idea, but whatever it is, it's like, I'm planting that seed, this Pentacle 7, Saturn, Taurus. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to do this, invest my time, effort, energy or money because I can see it's going to pay off. I can see it's going to bring in some kind of dividend or reward or growth into my life. And so again, a lot of Taurus energy, the fact the bisons are very Taurian energy and Saturn, Taurus. And this is, you know, really trying to, it's potentially something on immovable on the earthly realm that you are just stubbornly dedicating yourself to. Like, no, you can't convince me otherwise. Don't even bother trying. But I think it's actually going to, like I said, it's going to pay off. So it does feel very much related to the earth. So it could be the element of the earth. It definitely could be related to your work or, you know, an idea that you have around your work and career. It could be to do with, mostly I get this stubbornness. It doesn't have to necessarily be around those things. It's just like, no, I'm unwavering in my dedication to this path that I've chosen. So let's see, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, taking action. It's slowly but surely with the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slowdown perhaps that's coming through, but it's a very measured, practical, pragmatic approach with this Knight of Pentacles. It's something that you're thinking longer term. So I'm like, I'm not giving up on this. I'm not giving up on this idea, this vision. I'm just, yeah, or there's a loyalty to the progress, to the path that you've chosen here. Crossed by the Queen of Cups. So just be aware that, you know, it may be at the detriment of your emotional well-being. So don't work too hard. We have the Ace of Wands, though, that you are very ambitious here. We're seeing coming through. And so let's have a look at what else is coming through. So Scorpio, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading. Look at this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. We're seeing some exciting new beginnings here and transformation. We're seeing the Death card, the Scorpio energy coming through. Okay, so yes, general reading, don't take on anything that doesn't resonate. There's no extended reading for this reading because we have the 2024 yearly readings instead. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is dedication to a task. This is something or someone that you trust. And you can't, even though this Knight of Pentacles doesn't look like it's moving particularly fast and it's very slow moving energy, it's energy for longer term, you also can't push that horse. You can't force it to go somewhere it doesn't want to go. So it's crossed by the Queen of Cups, which is this beautiful Queen of Water. It's your emotions. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that it's like, because this is the energy that's blocking you. Are you pushing something forward at the detriment of your emotions, or at the detriment of feeling emotionally safe or nurtured or supported? There's just a question mark around that. But I think that, yeah, mostly I feel like you're pushing yourself though. That's the thing. I just think it's like, don't work too hard and neglect how you're feeling about something, or don't neglect your feelings is kind of what I'm getting with that. In your conscious mind, we've got the Ace of Wands, and this is very much like very motivated energy in your conscious mind. Ace of Wands is wanting to activate, initiate something new, messages from spirits, and it's like, I just need to start this. I need to get this started. I need to get it done. It could feel like there's a bit of a sense of, you might be getting messages of a shift to maybe making a bit of an adjustment to an approach or a direction, rather than just keeping going on in the same way. So there's something like that can come through with this as well. But the Ace of Wands, very, very motivated energy. We do have Mercury retrograde happening in December. So halfway through December, Mercury turns retrograde. It is in the sign of Capricorn, and then it retrogrades back into Sagittarius. It doesn't turn direct again until January. So that's where I feel like it's like you might be rethinking a path. Like, it's sort of like, I'm so dedicated I'm always doing it this way. You can't stop me from doing it this way. And then there's almost something that's kind of saying, hey, maybe you just need to make a slight shift and change. So it's almost like taking you out of, like, you've got the blinkers on, or you can think about as being this bison, head down into the wind. And then it's like, well, how are you feeling about that though? How are you feeling? So maybe you're getting some messages around adjusting. So at the base, we've got the Strength card, and what's happening deep down, again, you're strong. You know, you're the bison, you're pushing forward, you're pushing through something. Really, really strong energy. And it's not necessarily a forceful approach, but it's more like an inner strength that comes in, a resilience that comes through with this. So I still feel like it's like, but no, this feels good. In the recent past, we've got the Justice card. So this is a contractual agreement of some sort, or a contract, or some kind of legality. It may be that there was balance needed to come through, news of a contract. The Justice card definitely perhaps bringing you to looking at some contracts in your life, and these can be legal contracts. It can also just be agreements, things you've agreed to. But I get this sense that there is a need for balance to be restored in more of an official way with the Justice card. So there's something that kind of feels like it kind of needed to be addressed. In the recent past, in the near future, we've got the Five of Pentacles. It's interesting because the Five of Pentacles is where you're realizing that something's no longer serving you anymore. And it's like you're walking away, you're leaving. This doesn't fulfill my needs anymore. It's not serving me. And so maybe it's kind of understanding that by pushing too hard with something, it's not going to necessarily serve you, even though you're making progress. It's slow moving progress that's coming through here with this, and it's going to test you to dedicate yourself to it. But there's also some things around it that aren't serving you that you might need to reevaluate and make some adjustments with this Five of Pentacles. And this could be to do with what's lacking in the situation. You know, maybe it's like, I need more money, or I need more time, or I need more something, whatever it is, fill in the blank. You're turning up as the King of Cups, which is the Scorpio card. So you're turning up as yourself. There's a situation that you're needing to have to manage your emotions around as well. And you're managing this. You're managing it. You're in charge. You're doing everything, potentially not letting anybody know how you're feeling as well, or putting up a I'm fine, I'm all good, I'm strong. Whereas, deep down, maybe there's some other feelings that are going on. So here we have the Seven of Wands, which is the energy surrounding you. And this character is definitely putting up the defenses and definitely going, no, I'm strong. I'm defending my position. I'm defending my decisions. I'm defending my choices. And next to the Justice card, perhaps there has been some kind of legality or contractual agreement. But I feel like it's almost like you're in defense mode here, Scorpio, a little bit. So this Seven of Wands definitely is defending the space around and feeling like they have to ward off some energies that are around at this moment in time. So we have as the hopes and fears the Chariot card. So this is about pulling everything together, pulling everything into the one direction, some dedication to move something forward, a lot of determination. So we're still getting that this energy is really serving you well. There's just things around it that potentially you might need to shift and change. So it's kind of interesting, an interesting energy. So the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Three Swords and the Death card as the outcome. This is where, if there's any niggly things around close personal relationships, especially around the home, there's a reworking of the boundaries that can come in around that. There's a transformation of wounds around what it is that you're attracting into your life at this moment in time and what it is that you really want. I think that there's something that you've kind of been pushing forward with that has been neglecting in a way how you really feel. It's almost like you've pushed all those feelings down or to the side, or put up I'm really strong, kind of put the walls up in a way. I'm fine, I'm strong, I'm all good. But there's also this sense of understanding that there's opportunity to heal some of those deeper wounds that are coming through here. And that perhaps there's a different way where you can open your heart to some more support, more emotional support that's coming through, to new people that can come in and support you as well. And so it does feel like there's a huge transformation that's coming through here of relationships, how you're expressing your emotions, and how you're letting yourself be vulnerable, letting yourself feel vulnerability. So I almost feel like there's a shift in approach in how much you let people in, how much you're taking on versus how much you let other people support you. And this feels, like I said, transformative. It actually feels revelatory. It actually feels like you're letting go of a whole heap of old patternings that are just no longer serving you, and opening your heart and letting some love and support in, much needed love and support in. So, and understanding that you can attract this into your life as well. So here we have the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a new job opportunity that's coming through, or you're creating this opportunity for work or business or money that's coming through as well. In terms of like what we're seeing here with the emotional, what you're attracting towards yourself, and some foundations, transforming some foundations in your life that are no longer hurting you or wounding you in some way. This is a new start with the Ace of Pentacles. This feels like making some very strong, new, tangible changes that are coming in for the better of you, for like honoring you, how you want to feel and what you deserve. So it feels like a very deep personal transformation that comes in through a greater understanding of your emotional needs and what or who you're pushing through and pushing away, and what acknowledging how strong you are as well. You've got this amazing strength and ability to withstand so much and to take on so much, but at the same time just to find that balance between that and the detriment of what truly lies deep in your heart, what you truly need. So this Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful new cycle that can begin, and it feels like a transformative new cycle that begins and starts the new year, and it's something that potentially you want to dedicate yourself to, which is a slow moving energy, but it's actually really, really beautiful. So that is, making a very, very tangible shift and change in your life. And I think it's got a lot to do with both physical boundaries, but also emotional boundaries. So, and this is just only going to serve you so much better, Scorpio. It really is quite amazing. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. We've got, okay, so those of you who are looking in terms of the financial sides of things, we've got my income is constantly increasing. So yeah, I feel like it's like if there's something you've been working at here in terms of your work and career, and you've been pushing against that headwind, and you get this sense that something's not working, but there's just like information about a minor readjustment that could shift and change and transform the foundations of what it is that you're creating here when it comes to work and career as well. So we've got my income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. And that's the feeling I get, is that whatever it is that you're opening up to, I do feel like prosperity is the right word. There's a new cycle, transformative cycle that's bringing in prosperity for you. But prosperity is not just money. It's health, it's wealth, it's freedom, it's happiness. And so I feel like there's a lot in this one as well. So let's see. Let's pull a charm. So far, last charm for the year for Scorpio. Let's see what we've got. Beautiful, the Star. Absolutely. Something is being illuminated to you. Something is guiding you here. There's parts of you that really, the Star can be in a contentedness as well. So, but the Star is the energy that guides you towards the future. So I feel like there's a transformative new cycle that guides you towards the future here, which is really beautiful. And what a fantastic way to end the year. With this beautiful dedication to your deep personal needs, your deep emotional needs. So that is your reading, Scorpio. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. And I love that your major arcana, the death cards come out. You've come out as the King of Cups. There's this real authenticity that comes through, integrity that comes through with this, which is really beautiful. So that's how we're ending the year. We're ending the year with a beautiful new beginning, something you're getting really motivated around, something that you really want, which is really fantastic. Perhaps a clear vision, a clear sense of purpose with it, which is really fantastic. And so, yeah, that's it. That's the reading. We're going to take it over to the 2024 yearly forecast for Scorpio now. We're going to look at comprehensive view of what's coming in for you in 2024. So the link for that is in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, what's coming in for you in 2024 or anything else, the link for that is also in the description box below. And thank you so much, Scorpio, for all your support throughout the year. I truly, truly appreciate it. It really is, I couldn't do what I do without the support, and I love the beautiful dedication of the Scorpios, that beautiful deep water. I love it. Absolutely love it. So thank you so much. And while we're at this, please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments because that helps the channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. So take care, Scorpio.